Hi everyone, this is Ben Lang from sunny Scotland today, and today I'm just going to share another Amazon Gold Rush tip with you. The key point I'm getting across here is just making sure that you're standing out on your Amazon. This information can apply to e-commerce websites and other platforms as well as Amazon if you're a private label seller or eBay, but this can all apply to the same thing. But we are focusing on Amazon FBA sellers with this, and that's what my Amazon Gold Rush course is all about. So I'll just get right into it now. So the most important element really is making sure that you get the click and get the traffic. That's the key element for most websites and really anything online. As long as you can get the people to click on you, whether it's on Google or Amazon, it's the click-through rate is key. So that's half the battle. If you can stand out and look a wee bit different, entice your users to click on you rather than a competitor, that's half the battle, like I'm saying. So the main thing to do that is, on Amazon anyway, is making sure that your image thumbnail, the main image on your Amazon, is one of your key areas to get that. It's the same with YouTube videos as well. That's why you can change your YouTube video thumbnail so that it gets more clicks and more views on YouTube, and it applies the same to Amazon as well. So just make sure that it doesn't actually need to be better, like better photography or anything, it just actually needs to stand out. So I will go into an example of showing you what I mean by standing out. That's what I'm saying. If you don't get the click, then in your product listings, like the best ever, your product's actually the best on that listing when you search for a key phrase. It doesn't matter if you don't get the people to your page. So that's the point I'm just trying to get across to you and to remember. So standing out is key in getting the click. The next thing I'll do is I'll just show you my screen. I've got a wee bit of paper over here, and what I'm going to do is put a towel over because I'm outside and I don't think you can see the screen that well. So I don't know if you can see that. I've got a wee question mark over here, and the reason I'm doing that is because I don't want you to see the reviews. And what I'm trying to show you here is, I'll just check if this is actually a better technique. I've tried this before. I'll just put a towel over over my head so you can see the screen a wee bit better without the sun glaring. So what I've done here is I've searched for a random key phrase. I just tested this out myself just to give you an example, and I hadn't cheated. I just actually tested a completely random key phrase product, and it was coffee cup warmer I searched for on Amazon.com. And then I scrolled down the listing and I'm just looking for ones that are standing out the best, because my guess is the ones that are standing out the best have the highest reviews, and the ones with the highest reviews are the best sellers most likely, because there's like a ratio of the number of sales that you get to the number of reviews, and you have to get a lot of sales to get up to the sort of thousands of reviews. So it's a good way to tell who's the best seller on a product listing when you search for a key phrase. And the one that stood out to me on this page was, when I looked at it before, and same again, is this Mickey Mouse one. I just think that stood out compared to the other ones that are white, just plain coffee cup warmers, and the one at the top as well stood out. So I'll scroll back up to the top, Mr. Coffee, and this one here stood out as well. I think it's just the black on the white really helps. This white one below is pretty good as well, but I didn't cheat on this. I didn't pick this white one, but I'll take this off and I'll just show you what I mean. So without actually checking the reviews, I just looked at them and done this test myself to kind of prove it to you. And you can do it on your own phrase, or even your own market if you've got a product on Amazon already. So I was completely right when I said this one, because this has the most reviews. It is number one, which makes sense, but it's number one. It's got 3,835 reviews, and then all the rest have a lot less than that. So I was completely right when I guessed that. So it's standing out is the most important factor and element of your success on Amazon. And then again, there's one above that's only got 14 reviews, and the Mickey Mouse one that I pointed out has 561. So that is key, really, just making sure that your listing stands out. So that's what I'm trying to drive home to you. And just compare the similarities of the other ones and make sure that when you put your product listing up, that it's completely different from the rest of them. And I've got a product on Amazon that looks different, and we're making more sales than our competition because of that. That's one of the main elements. that is key to our success so far on Amazon. What you need to do is make sure that you get the click. The click is key, and by doing that, the best thing to do is, another element is the title tag, but that's for another day to talk about. But make sure that your main image is compelling enough to get someone to click on that, and your click-through rate is higher than the competition, and that's half the battle. The next thing you could do to make sure that that's working for you is, if you've already got a product listing on Amazon or eBay or whatever, and you want to increase its click-through rate. So right now you've got a main image on that. If you just change that and then test the click-through rate, and there's a ratio you can do for that, but another way of doing it is just basic user testing. Thanks for joining. That's 2 live users, but hopefully we'll get plenty of replays again. I think I got 20 replays in the last one, so I'm just trying to share these tips to get more people involved in watching these, and hopefully I can build up a following. Like I've said in the last video that I've done on Periscope, is I've got a big following on Instagram, so people are seeing the value that I'm sharing, so I'm just trying to share my value to more different platforms. So yeah, user testing is one of the key elements to testing your image and how your click-through rate is and getting more clicks to your product listing. And one way you can do that is just by changing your image on Amazon or on eBay. And then ask a friend or your girlfriend or your wife or your parents or whatever to search for your key phrase for your product, and then ask them which one they would click on. They're most likely to go and click on. And if it's not your one, then change it again and test it with another friend, and just try that over and over. And that's just basic user testing. That's what they do when they're building software and things, and A/B testing, see what works the best. So that's my tip of the day. Just making sure you're standing out on Amazon with your product, your main image on your listing. Other thing I wanted to share with you was the course that I'm doing. I'm building my process that I've been going through. I've made up almost $20,000 in sales on Amazon now with a product that we're selling, and I'm just about to add my second product in. So I'm just trying to share my success and show the process that I'm going through with my own Amazon business, and I'm recording the processes as I go, doing a sort of Camtasia screen sharing so that people can see how I get products from China into Amazon using Amazon FBA, setting up Seller Central, dealing with the shipping and packaging and things like that. And that course is called the Amazon Gold Rush. And at the moment I've not got the website up, and I've not got a date for the course coming out, but right now I'm just sharing the tips with you to get some people interested in the course. And we're just following that business model of using the leverage of how the profit margin you can get from buying products in China and selling them in the UK or in the US and other countries. So you can find that. What I've been doing is just putting out a newsletter and some tips like this. So I'll stand up because the last time I didn't get this all in. You can just go to bit.ly, that's bit.ly/Ben Laing, BENLAING, and then Gold Rush. And if you just want to screenshot that, you can sign up to my newsletter there, where I'll be sharing all my videos and tips with you, and then eventually launching my Amazon Gold Rush FBA course. A week ahead, and I'll be back with more tips on Amazon. Thanks.